Hello. There we go. Thank fuck for that. I was worried my fucking stupid fucking cocking mic wasn't going to work. Anyway, sorry. God, I got so worried then. Fucking the fucking technical difficulties I have faced today. Jesus Christ. Let me know if my mic sounds like shit, because from what I just heard it sounds really muffled, so if I need to turn down my mic, please let me know. We kick off. I'm all out of fucking sorts, all out of sync. Hopefully I can provide. I just feel like it sounds so loud. Let me know, because I'm worried. It's quite muffled, yeah. Oh, God's sake. I don't really know what's happened. Is it listenable, or do I need to turn it down a bit? My application for streaming updated and it's completely different to what I'm used to, so it's okay. I'll turn the TV down because I think it would probably be like overbearingly loud, but yeah, Abraham back on the subs bench. Finally, we might be able to see him at some point. I mean, I'm just trying to listen to it. It sounds awful. It really does. Fuck me. I've got to turn this down, man. Fucking hell. I apologise. This is. It sounds like shite. I don't get what the fuck is going on. Let me try. Oh no. I mean, there's nothing I can. Oh, I know. I changed all these fucking settings. Is the gain too high? I think the gain might be too high. I know, the mic is awful, mate.
Ryan Fredericks, who makes his 200th league appearance today. Little touch on from Werner there.
It's gonna sound like shit, eh?
Is the gain too high? I think the gain might be too high.
Let me turn.
I know, the mic is awful, mate.
I'm sorry, you have to listen to that twice as well. Fuck me! Oh my god, I don't know what has happened, boys. At half time I'll have to fix it, or I'm trying. Fuck! Regardless. I mean, I don't know what's happened, man. What the fuck? My mic sounds like a fucking toaster. I haven't changed anything! Why is this happening? Cock it out. How does that sound? Is that a bit better? It's coming out my it's coming out my webcam now. I feel like it's going to sound like I'm on a Zoom call with you lot now. Oh! I've got to turn it up now. Christ, I can't win! Honestly, boys, just give me 1 sec, and then... Is that's like good level, is it? Alright, thank God for that. It's not the right mic, but it'll do. It'll have to do. That other mic I was using was fucking awful. So muffled and loud. Anyway, does it sound normal, like what it usually does? Or? I've got to say, for nearly a season of doing this now, I've got to say there's been very, very few technical difficulties that I've come across. So I can't really complain, and I'd rather it be my mic than anything else. Obviously, it was a bit choppy a couple streams ago, but I fixed that, and then this, you know, we move. I don't really understand Tuchel at the start of the game. He was interviewed, and he said that obviously we need to fight them with a bit of height here, and Werner isn't the tallest of guys. We've got Ogbonna and Babuena and all that sort of lot in the back. They're quite big. You got Abraham on the bench, but no, let's play the 5'6" fucking guy that cannot score to save his life over our top scorer. I'm not really sure. He's played as Piliqueta on the right wing, so that he can allow for 3 at the back, so they're really tall. As they know, I don't even know, they haven't got really tall fucking strikers, to be honest. Lingard is hardly fucking the great Carly, is he? Jesus. We've got a strong team out, that is for sure. Very experienced centre back to play on the front 3 of Jesse Lingard, Jared Bowen, and Fernels down the centre. So it's just to negate those 3 centre backs who dictate a lot with the ball. If there's ever a game, set piece, yeah, they are. That's what he was saying, wasn't it? They're really good at set pieces. In terms of facts, if we go and have a little peek. What have we got here? West Ham have been winning at both half-time and full-time in 6 of their last 8 home Premier League matches. That being said, though, Chelsea are on a 6-game unbeaten run away from home in the Premier League. So, you know, quite the casting difference, one versus the other, you know.
David Moyes will look back, and West Ham fans will look back as
chill out.
being the real turning
Real Madrid in a couple of days, boys. I must say, I'm not as nervous as I thought I'd be. I was more nervous for the Porto game, to be honest, because I thought underdogs, massive underdogs. They got a fucking lot to prove. Whereas Real Madrid, if we lose, we lose. But I honestly fancy our chances. I feel like we are in with a massive chance of getting to the final. We've already beaten Man City, albeit fucking people on Twitter saying that they were playing their B team. For the semi-final between Chelsea and City, I fucking had to write down the starting lineup a fucking million times to get sorted for it. I did not once think, apart from their goalkeeper, that they had a weakened side. Iris Cock, welcome back, my friend. We are 1 follow away from 200 followers on Twitch. West Ham on a fucking good run here. Lingard, he was offsides. Thank you. Took your time. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be offside.
Yeah, 1 follow away. Jesus.
Great win back from West Ham.
I can see you've just tried to follow me and unfollow me, you fucking nitty.
Jared Bowens delays, and then it's too late. That's actually not.
You only get the symbol come up for only 1 follow, mate. That's not how I've said it, but that is the rule. It would seem.
Mason Mount's trying to get Chelsea up the pitch.
Trying to get me gassed, thinking I got number 200.
Well, we haven't seen so far under Thomas.
Here is Timo Werner.
Azpilicueta.
Can we score a goal, please? That's a great turn! Oh my God, what a turn from Mount. How you do all that and then not get a little bit of height on that? What a fucking turn.
West Ham plays around him, manages to get out of it. One thing in his mind, can I get a shot off?
Unlucky there, unlucky.
But nevertheless, Mason Mount, danger man. What a quality young player he is.
10 minutes gone. It's been a quick 10 minutes because I was faffing around with my settings. But hopefully we have resolved that now, and I'll try and get it ready. I swear to God, if anything goes wrong for the Real Madrid game, I'm in the mud, because arguably the biggest game of Chelsea's fucking last 4 seasons or so. Never played Real Madrid. Well, we have. We played them twice competitively, but fucking Super Cup and some other DOS. But we've never played them in the Champions League. That being said, on the 2 occasions that we have played them, did beat them. It's got to be said. Or either that or a win and a draw, but I'm fairly sure. We did play them in a friendly as well a couple of years ago. That didn't go too well for Chelsea, but friendly.
Huge set plays, 30% or 33% all goals scored from set plays.
Be a bunch of cunts.
Yeah. Knowing David Moyes, West Ham will be well versed.
Hopefully. I think the only time I've ever had a load of fans from another team join the stream was Tottenham at the beginning of the season. Bunch of dossers they were. Jesus. Crossed in, easy save, easy pickings for the main man in the back. Between the sticks, good.
Chelsea off the hook there, Jared Bowen. He's got more quality than that. And that's an easy take. And that was an opportunity missed really for West Ham.
It's a good ball. Finds Werner. His one-on-one game, not the best, as shown there. I can't remember the last time he's actually gone past someone with a little bit of skill in his step, a little bit of pep in his step. Big, honestly, he's got an assist in him, I'll tell you that. But can he get past people? Can he fuck? Can he finish? No. But can he square the ball though? Jesus.
The box midfield, Jorginho, Kante, Mount and Pulisic. When they get into a rhythm, they start passing the ball and switching the players out for the opposition.
You would think that we'd play that Mendy's so proven to be consistently good, regardless of how much time he has off. That you know, Kepa, you think you would carry on his form. They gave him the last game, the Brighton game, because he did so well at City. Tuchel said that he wanted to give him a little bit more, just to keep the momentum going. Absolutely, this game's too big in the season to play Kepa and risk him getting his confidence shot to pieces. I've got the Premier League website up actually. They've got a statistic. Where is it? It's Chelsea players. You think how many games Kepa's played this season? Fucking hardly any. And yet, errors leading to goal, he is still number one with 3. Which is just mind-boggling because Kepa has hardly played a game this season. In the Premier League, that is, as well. So God knows how many he's done in other games, but... That coffee is elite, man. My God.
The quietest week in the entry of the Chelsea chairman, Bruce Buck. Chelsea issued
Weenie? Do you mean Jazz Weenie?
Email to their supporters yesterday.
Jazz Weenie's nowhere to be seen.
About their involvement in the Super League.
He was struggling to find my stream last time because obviously I've changed my name. And took him a while to get into the stream last time because I think he was like, who the fuck is that? Not the sharpest tool in the shed he is, but fair play to him. Coming to every single stream. Or at least trying. Here's Mount. Go on. We're looking good so far. We are looking up for the fight. I've just been invited to an Xbox Live party, even though I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm not even on Xbox or on the Xbox app. Where the fuck are they coming from? Great chance there from West Ham, but absolutely fluffed his lines with the cross. Fucking awful. Had so much time. Fredericks. Fredericks. The most Tory haircut I think I've had in a long time. You look, this is it with no product. Look at it. I definitely look like I went to a private school. That and the clean shaven as well. What a look. Jesus. Go on! Here's Werner. Not expecting much, but can he cut it back? Do something! Whoa! It was a good pass, it turns out, in the end. Fair play to Timo. Good chance. Great chance. Pulisic coming in hot. Just can't really get enough direction or power on it to challenge Fabianski. 15 minutes gone. Throw into Chelsea.
31 points they've won here from the 16 games they've played. Just 3 defeats all season. One of those coming on day one. Just 2 since Manchester United in December, where they were slightly unfortunate. Big decisions went against them that day, and the last one in January against Liverpool. They have scored in every game since that opening defeat against Newcastle.
Yeah. Like I said, he's good at assisting. He can do a good sweat. He loves a square of the ball. And if anything, he hates shooting. He'd rather pass than shoot. Is what we've seen over the past few games with him, especially that one where he was basically in the fucking 6-yard box and still passed it rather than shooting. He's the least greedy player in the team, but I put that fully down to his confidence, the fact that he has no confidence to shoot. If he had confidence, he'd shoot all the time, but I think he'd rather pass it to pass the blame in case it doesn't go in. Could be completely wrong. Imagine that he in his head is real, like proper. Obviously he isn't, but imagine he in his head is like, I'm confident again. I feel like I'm doing well.
Whereas on the outside, we're looking in thinking, just do something, please. Poke him with a stick and just like, fucking do something. Come on. We had such high hopes. Scored something like 36 goals last season for Leipzig. Barely scored 6 for us. Just do something. Fucking hell. He's certainly getting better though. Havertz as well is obviously surprised Havertz doesn't play more often, to be honest. But then also, if you look at our lineup, the regulars, it's a great chance. Oh, fucking hell! Nearly a penalty there. Good challenge in the end. Yeah, if you look at our lineup and our regulars that start, you think Mount, Kante, Jorginho, Kovacic. Kovacic's obviously out injured at the moment, but in the centre, you think Havertz. That centre midfield is so solid these days that even Havertz can't get in. And when he does play, he gets put up front. Doesn't do bag all. Did well against Palace. But he's I don't know. He's not being given the chance to play in his actual position. So it's a little bit tricky. Hopefully, I'm hoping he stays at the club as long as possible because he's gonna come. Well, like you say, yeah, he's gonna come through. He's Werner, you mean? But Havertz for me, I'm sure Havertz is gonna find his form and be an elite player one day. Werner just needs a couple of goals, build his confidence up. If you just when you get the chance, I'm sure a lot of you have seen it, but just if you want to remind yourself of how good he can be, just look up a fucking compilation on YouTube of Werner's goals for Leipzig, and fuck me, he was like roofing it from 30 yards out, some of these goals. It's just ridiculous when you look at this player, and it's not even the same bloke. Like, he has no confidence to just be audacious and just shoot from fucking miles out. And I think just try it, at least. You never know. But he doesn't even try that. He doesn't put himself in a position to fail anymore, because I think he's so sick of being ridiculed online and all that. Not that it really probably doesn't give a shit, but at the same time, he probably wants to come here and prove himself. He thought this was a move up from Leipzig. It is, if we're being completely honest. But he's concerned because he said that the defenders in England, they're so big, aren't they? Yeah, they're so big and strong. They're so rough. Oh.
Mount seeking Chilwell. So check there. So foul in.
Good chance. Pulisic on the edge. Dave. Not the best of balls. Chilwell will pick it up, maybe.
Really good defending. All bodies.
Oh, no. I've got peanuts there. I forgot.
If they're on the right position, you're going to be in trouble. But West Ham there covering all the space.
Shut up, cunt.
The template for most of this season for West Ham has been pretty miserly defensively. That's why when you look and you see they've conceded those 10 goals.
Fucking commentator just sniffed, and he has the most boogery sounding sniff I've ever heard. It's so wet. Forgot to mute his bloody mic. I know I can't talk. I can belch in and burp in and whatever they go.
Especially when it's been a long hard season and they put so much effort into it, being in that and fighting for that top 4 spot. They're bound to, certain periods they're going to struggle. They got a combination.
Good chance here. Pulisic. Just have a shot, son!
Chilwell.
No one shoots from outside the area, man. Here is Werner, that being said. Have a shot! Oh, shite. It's a corner.
West Ham there, Chelsea. Who's got the ball. They've got 9 men. 9 defenders in that last defensive third. So
hopefully not another fucking 0-0, I swear to God, please.
Those offensive areas, but they're doing well to smother them at the moment. Chelsea have had to wait a little longer than West Ham did for their first corner. And see if they can make a little more of it than East London hosts.
Chilwell on the Corner duty here. It's a lofty one. No one really getting stuck in there. Pulisic wanted to, but bottled it.
Great chance there to counter-attack West Chelsea.
Commentator sounded gutted that they didn't counter-attack them. What's that all about? Who's this cunt? Rudiger. Back to Thiago Silva. Nice to see Thiago Silva, Christensen and Rudiger all playing at the same time. Christensen looks a little either tired or hurt. Bending over a bit there. Might have a bit of a dicky tummy, you never know. Surprising, honestly, it's surprising that more players don't get the shits during a game. Or like, when's the last time you ever saw? When was the last time, if ever, have you seen a footballer sneeze? I don't think I've ever seen a footballer sneeze on TV, like during a game. How is that possible? You think how many fucking hours of football we watch every year? I don't think I've ever seen a footballer sneeze.
A pretty solid season. The Chelsea number 4, Andreas Christensen. Look at his last 6 Premier League starts, and that's an impressive.
Well, there's one for you. Yeah.
He's a good defender.
I guess you're thinking that.
Just lost his way a little bit, but seems to have found it again under Bavarian management. It's nice to see them when you know they have a.
That's why you watch me. Come out with bollocks like that.
Sometimes you never see them again. They just struggle with the Premier League. But Christensen, to be fair to him,
oh, come on. Another game of us fucking dilly-dallying around. Get hold of the ball! String some fucking passes together. For Christ's sake.
At most stage in this first 20-25 minutes, West Ham are never going to get overrun.
25 minutes gone. Chelsea definitely look the stronger team. And if we can carry this on, which we know we can, it's whether or not West Ham allow us to. Only time will tell. Great tackle, great tracking back from Dave.
It's big, not decisive, but big. Good defender, nasty. You know, you can hang your hat on him. He's never a 10 out of 10, and he's never a 6. That's what better. 7s and 8s, and if you can guarantee that every week, it's only one.
Did he say? He said he's never been a 10 out of 10 as Pilaqueta. 6s and 7s, or never 6s and 7s, and never fucking 10 out of 10s. But he's always there. He's there. He does his shift. The disrespect, it's like loads of fucking Chelsea cunts on Twitter. I hate Chelsea Twitter so much, my God. Bunch of fucking nerds, the load of them. Never been to a single game in their fucking life either, most of them. And there was a tweet about fucking Azpilicueta being a servant rather than a legend. Like, you can't label him as a legend. He's been a good servant for the club. If you're a Chelsea fan and you don't class Azpilicueta as a legend after he leaves, fuck off. Seriously. The boy has been through it all. Honestly. Blows my mind that people don't respect Azpilicueta as a Chelsea player. He's had some stinky games here and there, but for the long run, been very consistent. Very, very consistent. You think the only person that didn't rate him in their team was Lampard, and where's he? Huh? Who's laughing now? Fucking Dave, all day long. Offside. That being said, that's been a quiet. I've got to say, as a right wing back, he's not too familiar with that role. It's a bit of a one-off, I would assume, but not really sure why we didn't choose to play James. Hudson-Odoi, obviously, goes without saying. Biggest substitute merchant he is. Petr Cech helped with the protests. Well, he helped stop the protests, but he was there nonetheless.
Chelsea bus was actually delayed on its way here in traffic. They were about half an hour later than they expected to be, not for any reasons of protest.
Oh my God, it's over. Mendy, what a header!
Mendy was on the edge of his box.
Cool, calm and collected from fucking Mendy. What a fucking header that was. Here's Pulisic. We are the least threatening for such weird amounts of time. Our front three are sometimes so unthreatening, and then they'll just turn it on and they'll be like, where the fuck did that come from, for Christ's sake? Midfield and defence and goalkeeper, we've got it sorted, but we need a fucking striker so badly. We need a Haaland type player who's just going to be like, fuck it, just welly it from anywhere. Oh, Pulisic, nearly through. Legs and all sorts involved there. Could have easily resulted in a penalty. Here's Dave. Kante. Call the ball. Fuck off! No way!
Classic West Ham so far. So 70% possession for Chelsea. But every time they break into that last third, they see Noble there defending, tracking the run of N'Golo Kante. Fantastic. Number 20 is Jared.
I don't usually put milk in my coffee, but I've started today. I had one last night and one today. Gotta tell you, you're sleeping on milky coffee, white coffee. I was a big fan of black coffee, but I think I'm moving back to milk in me coffee, because good God, so smooth, so creamy. Don't think I've had a white coffee for about fucking 10 years, but Werner foul. Barely. Don't get how that's a foul.
I would suggest, Chris, as we approach half an hour, neither manager is seeing anything out there that they didn't expect in terms of the way the game's going. No, I think that's absolutely spot on. I think Thomas Tuchel will know West Ham.
15 minutes to go. If you're new, if you aren't following or not subscribed, by all means, we are one follow away on Twitch for 200. It's been a fucking long road, but we got there. Well, we're not yet, but we got nearly there. And YouTube, doing well on YouTube, let's gotta be honest. 465 subscribers on there, so if you are a Chelsea fan, I will be doing the Real Madrid games. I'll be doing every single game for the rest of the season, of course. FA Cup final as well, Leicester coming up. Not for a few weeks yet, but that'll be a good one for sure. Potentially a Champions League final as well. Can't be too sure whether or not I'll stream that, but it's on the cards. We'll have to get there first. I'll be honest, if I get invited to go out, Burner, oh, it's a good turn. Corner maybe. No. If I get invited to go out for the Champions League final, I'm doing that, mate. Honestly, like, could be an L. It would get numbers in and all that, but I'm not gonna sit in a room on my own watch it for a Champions League final. It's fucking a historic game. It's not every day that Chelsea get into. I mean, it's quite common these days getting to 3 Champions League finals in the last 12, 13 years. We've gotten to the semi-finals of the Champions League more than any English or British club. I don't know about Celtic actually, but more than any other English club in history. How? Don't get that. But yeah, I want to do it, but at the same time, grow up. Champions League finals in Istanbul. May. Champions League. Champions League final. It's on the 29th of May in Istanbul. But like I say, we've got to get through bloody Real Madrid and their Champions League merchants, aren't they? So. Then again, so are we. I feel like Chelsea are proper. Like, if there's one cup that we do well in, more than other English clubs. Obviously, not in the scheme of things, winning the trophy, but we don't half like going on a run in the Champions League.
Just the ball speed for Chelsea at the moment needs to be a bit quicker. Need to pop it round a bit quicker. Maybe having too many touches, they get sucked into that tempo that West Ham want, which is a slower tempo.
Just over 10 minutes to go in this first half of what has been a fairly tame game. I don't think, has there been a shot yet? As in like a shot that's tested either goalkeeper. I don't really think there has been, to be honest. Another very tame Chelsea game. I think, when was the last time we won a game?
Come this far, doesn't matter how they win this game. They don't have to impress anybody. You've got to go over the lines. Doesn't matter how they do it.
Oh, City. Apart from City, though.
Suggests Chelsea are bossing the game, but they're not causing West Ham any problems. So West Ham will be happy with this.
Palace. So it just feels like ages since we've won a game in the Premier League.
In December at Stamford Bridge, 3-0 scoreline in Chelsea's favour.
And before then, it was back in fucking March.
2 in that game. It wasn't in truth a 3-0 game.
Not really that good.
Slightly flattered Frank Lampard's side.
Good chance here for West Ham. They don't take their chance there. Lingard. If there's ever a cunt that's going to score, it's probably going to be him. With all these fucking stupid fucking celebrations he does. Can't wait to see what dance move he comes out with this time. Jesus Christ. God, he's so cool. No, I like Lingard, to be fair. Nothing against him. I quite like him. Could not get into our team, that's for fucking sure. But at the same time, feel like he'd do better than Werner these days. How many peanuts have I got? Please. Oh, first booking of the game. Timo Werner tracking back, something he doesn't usually do, and it's evident as to why that is the case. Well, it is evident that that is the case because he's gone and fucking absolutely slumped one of their players from behind. Risky challenge, really. Never in any risk of it being a red card, but a completely unnecessary yellow card to get nonetheless, given the position that they were in. It was a storming run, but now it's ended up being a chance for West Ham. Bit of an in-swinger chance here for Jesse Lingard. He does so. It's crossed in. Oh! Handball. I swear to fucking God, man.
Well, it's just not the set plays. It's just not the first ball. It's where it lands, and it's who's quick to react to when that ball lands. That's hands not in a usual position, I would say.
Oh, it's handball. They're gonna give it. Oh no!
And the VAR is Peter Banks. And having a look at that.
Yeah, it's his shoulder, surely. He's not giving it. Ah, what? What?
Corner taken short.
They're going to score now anyway. These are the least salted peanuts I've ever fucking had in my life. Bland as anything.
he's got to get it back
Fucking hell.
here. And he takes the wrong option, he goes inside. Nevertheless, it's a lovely floated ball in, and West Ham first again. So
Pretty bubbles in the air.
second on the ball into the box, and second on the second phase, which
I reach so high.
I wouldn't be too happy with that.
And like West Ham, they fade and die. Tottenham always running. Arsenal running too. We're the Chelsea Blue Boys. And we're coming after Chelsea. Come on, boys. Whoa! Mendy, what are you doing, son? Kepa in a Mendy suit.
Chilwell, but this is notable for West Ham. We sense there may be a goal in it for them before the break.
Come on.
You can just sense that West Ham feels something. It's a little bit of a turn in the tide here. The last 5 minutes. Very much
Corner ball.
West Ham in that offensive third, and they're pushing Chelsea back. Chelsea look a little bit flustered here. And this is a West Ham side that did the double over Chelsea last season. This is a Chelsea side that haven't won here in East London for 4 years in the Premier League.
4 years since we've won in this DOS house. Please. Thiago Silva was not listening to Mendy's shout there. Chelsea don't know what the fuck to do here. It was a strong start from the Blues at the start of the game. But as time has gone by, West Ham have found their form and are realistically dominating this game as we speak. If West Ham snatch a goal before half-time and go in at half-time 1-0 up, I think we're fucked. We are not producing any chances here, like in the last couple of... How? How did we play so buttery smooth against fucking Man City, and then since then we've been fucking awful? Couldn't score at home against Brighton, which, albeit we were... All the players were like, their heads were in the clouds type thing, fucking all hazy and whatnot because of the Super League shenanigans. But now that's over and done with. What the fuck? It's not like we're playing badly, but we're just not doing anything at all. And as the wise and wonderful Michael Owen once said, when they don't score any goals, they hardly ever win. And I've got to say, big brains Michael Owen, I mean, he's not wrong, but Jiminy Crickets didn't have to say it. I mean, someone had to say it, and if someone was going to say it, it's most likely going to be Michael Owen. Should stick to commentating on fucking horse racing, I think. Or riding. He's a jockey, isn't he? He was at one point. Timo Werner. Running in circles.
So good at snapping back into that defensive shape, West Ham, aren't they? They are. They're man down a bit.
It looks, honestly, looks as though we are like trying to get this to half time at 0-0. Really? I mean, a draw is all right. A draw is all right. We are literally playing the team that is level on points with us. So even if we go a point clear, but at the same time, we've still got some big games to go. There's another booking. We're getting dusted here.
I tell you what, he doesn't pull him down. I think it was Fornals that was in. He was free. The reverse pass there from Jesse Lingard, and I think it's Fornals is free. So it's
Christensen in the book. Yeah. Such a cynical foul. It was needed, but at the same time,
Fornals there, he's free. If he reverses that pass, he's in.
This co-commentator wants West Ham to win so badly.
Christensen's side, no wonder he pulled him down.
It probably would make sense. It will turn out to be a fucking former West Ham player, I'm sure, but some Welsh bloke. Didn't quite see his name, so I'm not being ignorant and not knowing who it is. I just didn't see his name. Fucking itchy hooer. Declan Rice in the stands. Future Chelsea boy, no doubt. Who are we going for now? It's Varane, Rafael Varane from Real Madrid. We're linked with suddenly. We're always linked with fucking such big players, and then you get the typical, Chelsea haven't got any pull power. Don't get. Why would anyone want to go to Chelsea? And you look at our team now and think, well, clearly there is some reason to come besides the money before people fucking say, well, clearly because of the wages. But it's Rice, Varane, and there's another one as well. Although that being said, Varane will cost a pretty penny, I'll tell you that. Chance here. Chilwell. Yes! Timo Werner finally gets in there. On the cusp of half-time as well. Go on, the Germans. What a fucking goal that is going to prove to be, potentially. And that is why Timo Werner was bought, for goals as simple as that, a fucking tap-in. That's why he's there. Nothing, he doesn't need to be anything elaborate or fucking fancy. You're just there to finish the dinner. Tap it in. Get in there, Fabianski, you fucking gutter cunt. Jesus Christ. What a goal that is. That was so needed. Because we're in the mud. We're really struggling. Well, not really struggling. We're struggling to create any sort of opportunity. And then something as simple as that, crossed in, low and hard, and a cheeky little tap-in for Timo Werner. Finally scores. And the co-commentator absolutely gutted. Oh, is it against the run of play? Oh, do West Ham deserve to have a goal as well? Oh, they're probably going to score now. I've fucking said that, but won't matter because we've got a fucking cushion. Come on! Look at that. 5 games to go after this. 3 points clear as it stands. 4 points clear from Liverpool if it stays this way. What a fucking game. Fucking the Geordie boys getting that goal late on. I don't know about that one, maybe. Do I think this game would end up a draw? It most likely will, but there's a reason we've got some of the big boys in defence for this game. Not just for height, but for the fucking to fucking block them off. But that being said, Christensen's in the book, so you never know. He might have to end up getting subbed. Wouldn't mind James. You think you can just bring Azpilicueta back, put James in the position, obviously on the right wing, in place of Azpilicueta. Honestly, I feel like we're going to win this now, but it's the confidence that kills you. It's the hope that kills you. So many times you get your hopes up. And just like that, half-time, boys. 1-0, Timo Werner in the fucking bag. You know the formality, you know the drill. Go and do what you need to do, half-time. And I will be back for the second half in the same place. I won't be going anywhere. But yeah, do what you need to do, and I will be back shortly. 1-0 to the boys! Fucking hell. A lot's happened. Look at those stats. Bloody hell. Well. We're back. Don't think there's been any subs. Dave, mate, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Thank you is all I can say. You've made it. You made our lives just a little bit easier in these trying times of getting into top 4 or staying in the top 4. So thank you from a Chelsea fan to a Newcastle fan. It was very much appreciated, very much needed. Brilliant goal. Should have been 2-1 really, if we're being honest. Callum Wilson's goal should have stood really, and under the new laws next season, that the new handball rules, that will stand. That should have stood, but sadly, just the one goal, but enough to prevent Liverpool from those extra 2 points. Chelsea. West Ham kicking off the second half. They will definitely come out. They got all the bubbles and everything, bless them. So adorable. No doubt they'll be coming out swinging. But we do well under pressure in these situations. So hopefully we can do just that in this second half. Managed to fend off Man City. Porto up until the dying minutes, but obviously got through nonetheless. Not the best of throws or rollouts from Mendy there. Kante losing out. As mentioned, no substitutions, I don't think. Timo Werner out, looking to get his second of the game. Highly unlikely, but you never know. You never know. Could be his day. It could be his day. Chilwell, brilliant fucking assist from him. Jesus Christ. Just at the right time as well. Right before half time. West Ham in the mud. Our passes in the mud though. Absolutely horrendous so far in the second half. Giving it away 2 times at least so far. 1-0 obviously will be enough to keep us in 4th place. And we look at the table as it stands. As I said, 3 points clear of West Ham, 4 points clear of Liverpool, and 5 points clear of Tottenham. Everton with the game in hand. If they win, they'll go level on points with West Ham. Should we win, and should they win as well.
Chelsea last came away to West Ham and won in the Premier League, and Hazard and Diego Costa were the scorers on that occasion. Chelsea were closing in on the Premier League title. Yeah, this is a club that's well versed in winning things and achieving, certainly over the last 20 years. For them to be cusp of a top 4 and a semi-final Champions League spot, they've been in.
Fairly sure these are the same 2 commentators that were commentating on the Brighton game. They did such a horrible job. Mason Mount, brilliant turn. Dealt with well by Ogbonna though.
That's great defending because he got away from him there. Mount just got back with Ogbonna, and he got a great leg in there and superb defender from the West Ham centre back.
Neither team really managing to keep a hold of the ball in this early stages of the second half.
Chelsea, a couple of days away before they from Real Madrid in the Champions League semi-final.
Remaining fixtures: Real Madrid, Fulham, Real Madrid, City, Arsenal, Leicester, Aston Villa, and Leicester in the FA Cup final. It's a hectic one. It's one of the most competitive seasons in terms of top 4, and also one of the most competitive in terms of our final fixtures really coming in thick and fast, and also really, really difficult on paper. Could end up being quite dramatic. Perfect for me as I'm doing this, but at the same time, You would think we can't. We could win all of them. We could win, draw. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose at least one of those games, but hopefully not that of importance. That too important of a game. Hopefully, if we do, we're in a position to be able to. Ideally, not in the Champions League, because that would not go well. Chelsea dealing defensively very well so far in the second half. It is a scrappy one so far.
Large number of those clean sheets coming under Thomas Tuchel as well. The first thing he did, go to that back three, make them solid at the back, and when you do that, you don't need to score too many. How many of those 23 clean sheets at PSG was that Thomas Tuchel before you arrived at Chelsea?
Makes no sense. How many of those clean sheets were at PSG? Fucking got loads at Chelsea. We've conceded 3 goals in the Premier League. Well, that's not entirely true if we think back to the West Brom game. The statistic I was thinking is that we've only conceded 3 goals when Rudiger has been on the pitch for Chelsea since Tuchel has taken charge. Showing that Rudiger really has quite the impact in games. Just seen that Jorginho is on the pitch, completely forgot that he is on. Don't think I've seen him fucking touch the ball. Obviously he has, I would think, but really doing the job well. One of those players that you don't really realise he's doing anything until you look back on it. Same as Kovacic, doesn't do a lot with the ball necessarily, but chaperones the game really, really well. He's certainly been a miss in his games that he's been out since he got injured.
Step on the gas because West Ham will keep coming. They've got so much to play for. They've got so much belief in this West Ham team, and so they should have.
Chance here for West Ham.
Loft to beat Thiago Silva at the near post. They've got in that position 2-3 times West Ham, and that final ball just let them down, unfortunately. This isn't N'Golo Conte.
Mount, oh, Dave, not the person you want there, but he's managed to get it away anyway. Mount. Drizzo, don't you worry, mate. That VIP is coming. If I remember, I'll do it after the game.
That's because just tonight, I think Chelsea they could be a bit better offensively, where that ball speed is just not quick enough. They're not toughed it around quick enough like they can.
In fact,
I suppose as well,
I might be able to do it now, actually.
For their defensive organisation.
Just in case I forget.
Dawson in back three this evening, of course.
Computer's struggling at the moment, so I will have to do it in a bit. Because right now my computer is absolutely getting ragged.
You really don't feel Balbuena's been a little unlucky not to have seen some more football. Playing well tonight, the big fella. Making all the right decisions. What they're doing, West Ham, is they're taking care of.
So far, so good.
Because in those positions that they take up with Chelsea number 10, it's very difficult.
We know we can hold on to these sorts of scores. That being said, another goal for Chelsea would be a nice extra sort of cushion, as we are in the lead. A draw really at this point is not really something that you want, especially against a team that we are level on points with. Just makes it extra difficult for us. Crossed in and dealt with well by Souček, I think. That's Piliqueta, miles of space. No one closing him down. Plays it back to Kante. Kante plays it all the way back, and just like that, we're back at our own half. Jesus Christ. Oh, an awful ball from Thiago Silva. Now all the way back to Mendy. Get it out! Jesus. Dave with the acrobatics. Christensen, I know what you mean, Drizzo, when you said before the break, was Christensen looked so shaky on the ball. nervous at all times. He's usually really confident from what we know this season so far. Great ball from Werner. Mount from distance. Don't we well Werner on the counter, you fucking idiots! Just when you think he's getting there, an open goal for Timo Werner after the fumble from Fabianski. How much of an open goal do you want?
And he's capable of doing it. We've seen him do it week in, week out in Germany, but for some reason, just lacking that last bit. It's the only bit missing from his game.
Tuchel can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm sure rival fans can believe it because he's utter shite. That is the epitome of the lack of confidence he has. No, I'm sorry. Fuck the lack of confidence. He's just shit. If you can't score that, Jesus Christ, man. My fucking cat could have scored that. Jesus fucking Christ. Timo, for God's sake. It's not even like Fabianski was closing him down and that put him off. You have to fucking score that, man. That's going to come and bite us right on the fucking cheeks, I'm telling you now. Here's a chance. Comfortable save for Mendy, but really we should be 2-0 up here.
Again down this left hand side, great energy, good ball back inside. Jesse Lingard finds Fornal and he just snatches up that shot. It's a pretty easy save for Mendy. I think it's the first shot on target for West Ham, but better for West Ham offensively. I just got a taste for it, Lingard.
Oh my God, Christensen's having a fucking nightmare today.
And that's Piliquet clears for Chelsea. Good game this one.
Anyone can score it. You just have to believe in Mendy. You really do. That's a foul throw.
Should be 2-0 down, not on our performance, but the chance that Timo Werner just had. They may just think, it could be our evening tonight, especially if they nick one back.
Could be our evening. You want it to be their evening. Oh, it's a chance. It's got to be, innit? Oh, God. Just when you think Werner's scored a goal, albeit a tap-in, and he's got his confidence up, he goes and does that, and literally the one thing that could possibly lower his confidence again, he's fluffed an open goal. I'm not surprised, but just like the meme is, fucking our expectations were low, but Jesus Christ. I cannot believe he's missed that. But at the same time, I can. It's bizarre. It really is. Even Torres wasn't this fucking bad.
Delivery is important. We've got to get this delivery right, West Ham. It's a good opportunity for them. Just trying to keep it away from Christensen and really
free kick here for West Ham in a dangerous position. It's a bit far out, but it's enough for Lingard to get a whip on this. He's gone for a fucking cheeky one. A bit of a, whatever his fucking name was against Chelsea in the Champions League a few years ago for Liverpool, where Cech was caught sleeping and was beaten near post. What a game that was. I can see his face, but I can't remember his name. Well, besides that blunder from Timo Werner, We are doing well. We are creating chances, albeit West Ham have had a lot of the ball in the second half. We're holding on for now. There's still plenty of time to go, though. Half an hour or so. Picked up well by Dave. Kante on the ball. Mount now. Plays it over. Timo Werner can't quite get to it. That was potentially handball. Kante can't dispossess Souček. I don't think it was Souček, actually. Here's Lingard.
Here's Fornals. So far to Noble, to Lingard.
Chance here. Crosses it on the edge of the box. Blocked well. Another really, really dangerous opportunity. Ow! Lingard with an absolute loop. Could have easily got in. I think Mendy may have had it covered. I don't think he did, actually. Mendy's gone absolutely mental there. No, Mendy's fucking beaten there, I'll tell you that for free.
Jesse Lingard there, just lovely technique past the post. But they're huffing and puffing at the moment, West Ham. He's happy there from the goal kick, David Moyes. He's pushed all the West Ham players on and he's gone 3 for 3 at the back, which is brave. But it's the right move because you will feel that this friendly Chelsea at the moment. Chelsea can't get out. So he's been brave there, David Moyes.
Oh. Needed that. Oh. Got to be ours. Thank you. Finally.
Impressive this season about the way David Moyes has guided West Ham into this position is the way that they coped with injuries. After Masuak has been a key part of them playing this back three down the left when he was out initially, they just went to a 4, but a very good win up at Leeds United. Here's Mason Mount dancing into the West Ham box.
Get up!
Great block by Fredericks. Just a little tap on the shoulders of the West Ham lads. Mason Mount, as well as West Ham have played, they've still got it in their range.
Lingard.
To score a ball at any time. Lingard, good run. Finding Fornals.
Brilliant defending from Thiago Silva. Jorginho picks it up.
Stride across.
Kante, nice chest control. Pulisic, out wide to Timo Werner. Pulisic doing the overlapping run. Timo Werner doesn't really gauge that that's the fact, but Pulisic did gauge that Timo Werner didn't gauge it and has killed off his run, and suddenly now we're back in our own fucking defence.
Nothing else in his mind there, Timo Werner. Just wants to run in behind him in this space.
Give me 1 sec, Dave. I don't rate Lingard, mate. Any way Liverpool could deal with maximum. Yeah, like I say, the goal should have counted. It would have counted next season with the new handball rule. Maximan's proven to be a problem for a lot of people that Newcastle face. It's mounted another brilliant shot and a fumble again from Fabianski from said shot. Yeah, Liverpool are dirty cunts when the game isn't going their way. It really is. What a shot from Mount. The technique. Unbelievable. Brilliant save, though, from Fabianski, albeit a bit of a fumble. Managed to get hold of it before Pulisic could close him down, though. Pulisic offside somehow. Plenty of players warming up. Havertz, James and Ziyech for Chelsea. Benrahma and some other dosser. Yarmolenko, I think he is.
Immediate introductions, though. I think both managers have got options. Benrahma and Yarmolenko, good players for West Ham. Chelsea, obviously, with Abraham Hudson-Odoi, Havertz, Ziyech.
Timo Werner has the strength of a flea. He really does.
Here's Hans-Peter Quattro now for Chelsea.
I don't know about that, mate, but you've certainly helped us. Is that the first game you've helped a team drop points for us? Who was the other one? Or is that the only one you're talking about? Can't really remember you've helped us out any other time in this season. I'm probably missing one massive game, but here's Pulisic. Kante was free. Didn't quite see him, I don't think, in time. It's a brilliant run. Pulisic's made the run again. Surely, Kante, you have to link that through. Has Filiqueta on the edge. Picks it up again. That could be a throw into West Ham. It's not. It's a throw into Chelsea. Oh, yeah, you beat West Ham. How could I forget, honestly? Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You are definitely helping us get there. Such a shit stadium, innit? Biggest bowl you've ever seen. Even the fucking dugout is miles away as well. Fans are not. I know the fans aren't there now, but in terms of when they are, fucking nowhere near the game compared to a stadium like Stamford Bridge, where you're practically on the laps of the players.
Jorginho. The last 15 minutes of this game, still 1-0 will be interesting. The last 15 or 20 minutes to see what David Moyes does tactically.
Commentator's really trying to speak things into existence here. Fucking any chance he gets to mention that West Ham have a chance. They could score. They probably will here. They've got a brilliant shot. Great cutout there from Thiago Silva. He's had a fucking brilliant game. But this geezer really wants West Ham to score. Fucking hell. Tottenham always running. Arsenal running too. That's the only song West Ham have. Jesus Christ. Sing about bubbles. We're not really trying to attack too hard here. We're just trying to maintain the ball as much as possible, which is what you want. Lanzini and Benrahma coming on. Played over the top. Oh, it's a terrible first touch from Timo Werner. Takes it away. Timo Werner's a brilliant chance there. I don't know why he went near post as opposed to far post, but Timo. We best not have the fucking women commentating on Match of the Day again. Is it the one that sounds like a fucking 14-year-old boy? Because I know the exact one you mean. It's nothing. It's not even sexist to say that. It's just our ears are so used to hearing a bloke fucking commentate that it's the frequency. It just puts you off the game because you're like, oh, would you just stop, man? Fuck. I know what you mean though. Pundits, sure. Pundits, fine. Have them in the studio. Such a cancelable offence, me talking like this. But it's true. It's true, man. It's so off-putting. It's enough to ruin the game. It's literally like listening to fucking Glenn Hoddle as well. That's just as bad. It really is. There's some people that just shouldn't commentate. She has not got the voice to commentate. Does she have ties to Newcastle at all? Or yeah, well, there you go. Like the female linesman as well. She's class. Easily one of the best linesmen in the game at the moment. One of the best officials going. I think she had a few stinky performances when she first got in, but obviously being a woman and coming into a male-driven sport with fans as well, she was under so much pressure, bless her. That's so condescending when I said that, fucking hell. What can you do? Cancel me! Fuck! Noble comes off. First substitutions of the game. And it is Lanzini who notably has scored that fucking belter against Tottenham. I think it was this season. 4 nows. And Noble. Don't think I've got any female viewers, so I think I'm in the clear, I think. Even if I do. I'm hardly fucking Arsenal fan TV, am I? Jesus. Maybe if I had a few more, yeah, get clipped and put on Twitter, but I don't think I've got an issue of... don't think I've got much of a problem of that going there anyway. Noble's well past it. Can't believe he still gets a game. He's staying another season as well, isn't he? He's staying next season. And I think he's retiring after that. He wants to finish his career at West Ham, which fair play to him. Been quite the servant, as people say. But yeah, his time's come to an end. I think the fact that he's still got another season to go, Jesus. Next, I was going to say, last season he's last. How's he playing this one? No, it's not. It's not sexist, but it would be. You know, why can't you say you? If anyone watches this on a regular basis, you'll know how much I slate commentators. Most of them are fucking horrendous. Most of the BT dons, they are fucking dreadful. It's a great fucking first touch. Oh, that's ours as well! Came off his foot. It's a great tackle from Christensen. Yeah, BT Sport have some stinky commentators. They really do. And Sky Sports, these two cunts keep getting Chelsea games and it's pissing me off. And then as well, Martin Tyler's so past it. I'm sick and tired of hearing his fucking old voice. He's so boring. Literally no passion in his voice. He's just a commentator. He can't be arsed anymore. He's so secure in his job that he just doesn't give a shit. And he's constantly looking for those sound bites for Sky Sports as well. Fuck off. He's constantly looking for those sound bites that that'll make it onto the VODs and all that sort of thing. Carlton Palmer.
Stays with the man, doesn't follow the ball. See so many defenders actually being done on 1-2s, certainly in around the box.
Don't think I've ever seen him do that. The pundit. When was the last time he was a pundit? Or is he just notoriously known for being shite?
Little flurry of movement on that Chelsea bench, about 100 yards ahead of us. Your first visit here to the London Stadium, Chris. Yes, it is.
20 minutes to go, boys. We're nearly there. We're nearly there, but so near yet so far.
Just see a few bodies running over. I thought it was the car park actually.
His last time was probably his first. Well, if he was shit, it probably makes sense that is the case. Darren Bent as well. He was on Talk Sport the other day, and I'm fairly sure he's probably a regular, to be honest. But he seemed fucking nervous. He was doing Gillette Soccer Saturday or wherever the fuck it is, and he seemed nervy on that. His voice, you know, when someone's shaky in their voice and a little bit, they're higher pitched than they normally are. He just seemed like he was trembling a little bit. Carlton Cole. Carlton. Wait, what was his name? Carlton Palmer. I think Carlton Cole's done a few jobs as pundit for Sky Sports. I feel like he was decent from what I remember. The times I have seen him, I think he's done one for a West Ham Chelsea game in the past. Substitution for the Blues. Pulisic after a fairly uneventful performance from him. Not a bad performance by any means, but not exactly the most influential. He goes off for Hakim Ziyech, who arguably his best game for Chelsea was against Man City, and then against Brighton he had an absolute fucking stinker, really. But it seems as though we're not really going more defensive or more attacking with that substitution. a like-for-like substitution, so to speak. And with just over 15 minutes to play, and arguably nothing's happened to provide any sort of added time, just the substitutions, probably 2 minutes of added time so far. That being the formality of 2 or 3 minutes is usually what's given in it. Mate, I don't really understand the why he's been dropped as much as he has. He's our top scorer. Tuchel was saying in his interview today, or a couple of days ago, it comes down to performances, and it comes down to, you know, who's in favour at the time. Timo Werner, who, apart from today, hasn't scored for fucking, I can't remember the last time he scored. Probably has scored more recently than not, but he scores so few amount of goals that it's almost impossible to remember the last time he does score. Barely does anything. Gets a few assists here and there. I mean, if you're talking like impact on games, Abraham does know how to bag a goal. It's just as simple as that. So I don't really get his argument there. He's saying he's right to be upset and all that. I would honestly start. I'm not saying he's amazing, but he's done well over the time that he's been at Chelsea. He's obviously had a few blips here and there, but in terms of Werner, I would honestly play Abraham over Werner. I really would. Just drop Werner for a few games. I know that might take his confidence away even more. But his confidence is fallen out his arse at this point. So maybe drop him. Look what's happened to Kepa. Albeit he's only played 2 games. But 2 games all the same. I don't think he's conceded a goal, Kepa, under Tuchel. And he's played 5 or 6 games, I think. So arguably his time out. If you do it, obviously Abraham's out. There's no way he's going to get back into this team now, I don't think. We're waiting till the end of the season. We'll probably sell him, get a better striker in, or more proven striker. They'll come and flop because the number 9 shirt will be available. And we know what happens with the number 9 shirt. You know. Oh, is it the number 9? It is the number 9, isn't it? But yeah, like you say, Abraham's still young. He has proven himself, I think, to warrant a first-team place regularly for Chelsea. But I'm probably, because he hasn't played for so long, I'm probably forgetting how much he's been fucking awful for Chelsea. That's the thing. Oh, nice Chinese. Chips and goody sauce. I don't know if that's a Geordie thing as well. I know it's a Manc thing, isn't it? Chips, it's a Scottish thing as well. Chips, rice, and curry sauce. What a fucking Chinese that is. Timo Werner, away. Oh, you fucking idiot. The first touch. What is that? Ziyech. Do something, please. Good run from... God. I'll tell you what, Chinese, get some chicken balls with sweet and sour sauce. Oh! Oh! Oh, what are you doing? Get him off! Fucking shite! My God! Defender fluffs it. The pace on the turn, nowhere to be fucking seen. And instead of just shooting... Oh! That's a leg breaker. That's dangerous play. I know he's followed through with the fucking tackle, but that is fucking vile. Get him off! That is disgusting. He can say that he was following through. That is not a... That's not a fucking... That is deliberate. I'm sorry. That is not a natural way to follow through. That is not a natural way to follow through on a tackle. Or he's not even tackling, he's just clearing it. Where's his foot going to go? Where's his foot going to go? If Chilwell's not there, there's no way he lunges that way. Fuck off. Send him off. That's a red. That's not a natural way to follow through on a fucking pass like that.
Kicks through there, his foot's come on top of the Chelsea fullback's calf. It looks nasty, but that's a tough one. Well, I think you'd struggle to make a case.
He's not going to do anything. Oh, he's going to look. He's going to go and have a look. This is good. Usually, when they go over, that's the VAR blokes. The VAR blokes are saying, we think it could be a red, so you need to have a look as well. It's enough to take him over and say, you've made a clear and obvious error here. It's a fucking red. It's disgusting. As I said, that's not a natural way to follow through. That's not a natural way to follow through on a clearance like that. I'm sorry. You think, take Chilwell away, where's his fucking leg going to plant? Is he going to fall over? He didn't hit it that hard, for fuck's sake. Send him off! Just as I was saying, there's not going to be much added time. He's going to send him off. He's going to send him off. Yes! Get off! Fuck off! Dirty cunts. Oh, that's going to be a controversial one, I'm sure. That's never a red. Fucking vile. Shut up, Moisey. Moisey!
I know it looks nasty when you look at it, but
April Fool's Day. The biggest fool in Manchester. Get him off. Who was it even? Balbuena?
Had there been, you go, okay, but I'm looking at that, and maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I don't think you can get his foot away from...
You're a West Ham fan! Of course you don't think it's a red card, you Welsh cunt!
He's aggressive when he kicks the ball.
Trust him to not think it's a red card. Imagine my surprise. Jesus. He must have ties as this fucking prick. My God. He must be a fucking former West Ham player. Might be old-fashioned. He's nearly broken both his fucking legs.
David Moyes will see it. We know which way Chris Kavanagh has seen it. The facts are that West Ham tend to play it down.
Facts are that West Ham are in the fucking dust. We can't.
Never ever thought once on impact of my foot into the ball.
Shut up. This cunt. How biased is this guy? Someone find out what his name is, please. He must be a former West Ham player or something, or like a rival to Chelsea, because he has been biased as fuck all game. Keep saying, they've got you. Is it Chris Coleman? Oh, I think it is.
We have to fancy Chelsea strongly, but it's only 1-0. Just keep it together, keep your heads.
Fucking Wales manager, ex-Wales manager. Oh, him.
Ryan Fredericks has emptied the tank. West Ham and
Man City, Palace, Fulham. There you go. Fulham. Ex-Fulham player. What a surprise! Cunt. Fucking biased cunt. Ziyech. Oh. On the volley! Oh, you cunt. Fredericks goes off. I can't believe that fucking Chris Coleman. Since when was he a fucking pundit? Or a commentator, rather? Who came off? Came on, rather. Abraham's coming on! Whoa! Whoa! And James. Go on. They'll contest that as well. Fucking stupidly. It's never a raid. I beg Abraham comes in and bags a fucking goal, please.
negative, unfortunately.
Timo Werner surely going off.
Chelsea ready to make a double change of their own. Reece James, who has been rested so far today, will get a little run out for the last 5 minutes or so here. And Tammy Abraham, a rare run out.
Tammy Abraham.
Get a taste of first team action for the first time in 14 games.
Go on, the Tammy!
No wonder a smile is playing across his face. Meantime, it's Mount into the West Ham.
Timo Werner, they've got absolutely no fucking awareness. Really doesn't. I know I slate him so much, but he warrants it. I'm sorry. Pisses me off. I think I'm more hard on him as well because you know he's got the talent as well. He just, where is it? Fuck's sake. His goal was just, it was a sweaty cross from, it was an old BNX basically, and a fucking tap in for, Timo missed a fucking gaping own goal, open goal as well. Literally, Fabianski fumbled it, came out, Werner missed it. Unbelievable. Not unbelievable at the same time, though, as I said. Azpilicueta going off. Another like-for-like substitution with Reece James. Jorginho picks up the captain's armband.
He'll be happy with this Chelsea. Little break, it just stops West Ham from getting into any type of rhythm.
And you would like to think it's Timo Werner that's coming off as well.
Signalling that he's going to add on some extra time for the ceremony of the armband that says Azpilicueta performed there.
Dave and Moisey going at it. Go on, Dave!
Moyes giving a few choice
fucking Gollum.
To the Chelsea captain. Yeah,
Tammy Abraham's standing around like a lost part. He doesn't really know if he's going on or coming off. Or I'll wait until he comes on to update the old sheet. Johnson came on for West Ham. I was waiting to see who that was.
Will still be boiling after that Balbuena decision. He'll be angry with that.
Oh, I bet he'll be angry.
He's had a good game, to be fair.
He's got to be so angry. Oh, poor Moisey. I wouldn't be surprised if they do bag a goal, though, at the same time. 11?
Timo Werner.
It is Timo Werner. I forgot what number Werner was then.
Will decide this one. Well played, Mr. Werner.
There's going to be fucking heaps of added time. I shouldn't have said all this at the fucking... Earlier on, a couple of minutes ago, I was going on about how there's not going to be much added time and how there's going to be at least 6 or 7 minutes added on. So, Abraham straight away with a chance. He's got a fucking point to prove. Oh! P-roll up. Why did he get mad? I think David Moyes was talking shit to Azpilicueta for taking too long to come off because he was giving Jorginho his captain's armband. And Azpilicueta was having none of it, quite frankly. And he was doing like, oh, you what? What did you say? Come on in! And Moisey, being Moisey, didn't back down, bless him. Oh, he's had a hard day, David Moyes. Leave him alone. For goodness sake. He nearly did it. He nearly did it, but he still could easily. Still could easily do it. But as it stands, it's West Ham in the fucking mud. I'm not going to talk too much shit.
West Ham, they've done themselves proud. Not just this season, but this season.
2 minutes to go of regular time, and probably 10 to 15 minutes of added time because it's Chelsea. Get up, you cunt. It is weird seeing Tammy. It's also nice at the same time. If you are watching on Twitch, I'm 1 follower away from 200. Please! I'm begging you. I just want to get to 200, and after that I couldn't give a doss. 200 followers, please. I've got 199 at the moment. Any follows would be appreciated. Like I say, once I get to 200, anything after that, I couldn't give a shite. If not, I think I've got one more subscriber today on YouTube, so thank you very much for that. Up to 466 subscribers on YouTube now. Jesus. Crossed in. Oh, great chance for West Ham. Dealt with well. Fucking dusty old Uta now. I wish. And West Ham on the ball now.
David Moyes, we say to West Ham, get the ball out to Benrahma anywhere in that last third because he creates
still time for West Ham to create a chance, but with 10 men and a very angry Moisey, it's not looking in their favour. But you can never ever discount a Chelsea disaster class. You really can't. 10 seconds to go before we find out how much time exactly. It's going to be a lot. It really is. 5 minutes, I reckon. 5 minutes. There we go. See, I know it's common sense, but at the same time, credit where credit is due. You just know when it's going to be like a 3 minute. You know those cliches, and 3 minutes of added time. It's such the go-to number, isn't it? So 5 minutes actually seems a little less than what I was expecting, to be honest. I know I said 5 minutes, but you think we've had some subs, we've had a VAR, we've had an injury, we've had a goal. Oh, that was in the first half, but here's Hakim Ziyech. Great little step over there, trickeroos. Crossed in. Edge of the box. Mount with another shot. And it's deflected and goes out for a corner ball. 4 minutes to go. God, I want to win this game so very badly. So badly. My God. Yeah. All right, Dave. Don't want your hard work to go to waste now and not help us out. You're going to hold that over my head for fucking months now. We're already holding it in the corner. Tammy Abraham legs McGee. How's that not a foul? Oh! Oh, please don't bottle it, man. Fucking hell. It's times like this that, you know, the defence needs to fucking get a grip even more than they have. I know they've got a grip of the game for most of it. But we do need to show up for the final minutes here. And hold on, please. Pick it up! Oh, Lord. Jesus Christ, that was close. Willock. Klopp was whinging and Salah was nearly crying at full time. I know Mourinho's known for being like some excuse merchant and fucking crying at times, but doing like going off for one. But Klopp has got to be one of the whingiest, moaniest fucking dossers.
That was so far a moment ago on Rudiger. Compare and contrast with the red card incident with Albuena.
It's not even remotely similar at all.
Wow, what was the difference?
He didn't stamp on his leg is the difference. Who's getting booked now? Rudiger. Oh, Mendy. Fucking hell, we're racking up the yellow cards here. How we haven't had someone sent off with the amount of I know we've only got 3 yellow cards, but it is the kind of game you would expect to see something happen, and it's fortunately come on the other side in the form of a straight red card. Poor old Moisey. A minute and a half to go, plus maybe a little bit more added on. This ref does like to play a little bit more than what is required. He's looking at his watch a lot as well, so you've got to imagine he's one of those dossers that actually stops his clock when he's supposed to. Fucking job's worth.
If you're looking at the teams going for that top spot, Tottenham is still in there, Everton, outside chance, West Ham here, Liverpool.
Free kick on the another fucking yellow card, man. Piss off. Can't be arsed. Who's been booked there? Kante. We're racking him up now, boys. Jesus. Oh, please, man. We're so close. Oh, 30 seconds to go. Crossed in. Get it out, James. Oh, so calmly done. He could have booted it, but he didn't. Kante! What a run! Go on, son! What is that? What was that? Just run it into the corner, you little cunt. Oh, it's the first sensible thing this fucking sheep-shagging cunt has fucking said today. Mount doing what Kante was supposed to do. Kante's in loads of space there. Mount gets away. Brilliant. They've given up. West Ham have fucking given up. Hey, man! Oh, you were right! Ah! He's missed an open goal! It's difficult, though. It was difficult, let's be honest.
95th minute, he's showing skill and ability like that and energy. Absolutely brilliant.
Yes! We've done it, boys! I didn't agree to any bet, mate. You were right, though. I would no. That's not a sitter, to be honest. He was leaning back. It was too high, even for his lofty legs. Boys, it's another dub. It's another very, very important win for Chelsea in the pursuit for top 4. Massive game coming up on Tuesday. Be sure to tune in for that. I'm telling you, it's going to be a belter. I'm getting the beers in. I'm gonna get it all sorted. Don't you worry about that. If you want to see someone absolutely fall apart with nerves, maybe get a little bit too drunk for the stream, but I've got to calm the nerves somehow. Boys, I'm telling you, the Real Madrid games, the first of which comes this Tuesday coming. Be sure to tune in. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be an absolute belter. If we do look at the situation on the old table before I bid you adieu. 3 points, as explained many times already, but 3 points clear of West Ham. We are now officially in 4th place. Just 1 point behind Leicester, that they have a game in hand. We still have to play Leicester. We have to play Leicester still, so that we could still finish 3rd. We could still finish 3rd. It's a bit of an ask. This isn't me. This is BBC, mate. So if this isn't right, then it's BBC's fault. 4 points clear of Liverpool. 5 points clear of Tottenham. It's looking good, boys. It's looking good. It's looking very, very good. A great result in the end for the boys. Thank you so much for watching, as always, to all the regulars and everyone that's tuned in as well. I hope you have had a good time. I hope you've enjoyed this stream as much as I have. I can guarantee you the Real Madrid one, as I said, is going to be a belter. So stay tuned for that. Boys, thank you as always. Idrizzo, I will make you VIP, mate. Don't you worry about that. Have a brilliant rest of your weekend. I will see you on Tuesday. 5-10 minutes before the game. I might have another. I might start a little bit earlier if you guys are up for that. But until then, thanks again, and I will see you in the next one. Go on, the boys. Go on. Go on, the boys.